In this video, we are going to do some editation for our roof and troubleshooting the design in Sweep. After that, we are going to create one ramp with model in place. The first step is to see what is the problem and why do we need to troubleshooting that. First, as you know, we design our roof element by using Sweep in model in place. We do not have the access to change any shape for two horizontal dimension because we design one horizontal shape here, and after that we give the line or the direction from this point to this point, so that the sweep is going to create this shape, this horizontal shape in this direction. It means that if you are going to have a change in this location, for example it will be wider or for example closer, we cannot manage it, but we can troubleshooting that for this project. How and what is the mistake right now? As we will see, our columns are located in the center of this big box, so it is fine. And as we will see here, it should be equal, but it is not. As we will see, our columns are not located in the center of this box. We need to have a bigger box here. We can troubleshoot this problem very easily, but why this problem happen for us? We can go to the top and see the dimension. If you see the dimension from here to here, it's much more wider than, for example, it's almost 12 meter. It's much more wider than dimension from here to here, which is just it seems we need to check the dimension again. So it's 12.3 here. The dimension, we need to pick one line here, is 12.16. So as we see, the dimension here, it's much more wider than here, and because of that our columns are not in the center of this box. So the things we can do is to go to the profile of our roof, edit in place, and start editing our profile, the horizon profile which we created. Easily we can click our roof and go to the edit sweep. After that we can go to select profile, and here we go. The next step is to just go edit profile. The profile will be open. We need to go to the right view, and after that we are just going to move this line a little bit more, such as for example 1.2. Then we are going to have a better situation in the other side, but here it's going to be like this. We can fix this problem as well, for example by bringing our line here 2 centimeter, and now we are going to have this box which are columns located in the center of that. So everything looks fine right now for seeing from our profile point of view. Then we are going to click OK and OK. We can see the result in our left side by zooming, and we will see our columns now is located in a better situation under the box. If you would like to work everything equal without any problem, it's not really a problem. You can use extrusion order by drafting your roof from this point to this point with one extrusion, and after that drafting your box from this point to this point with the other extrusion. But also we can use a new technique here which I'm gonna show you. It depends. There is a note that I need to consider here to tell you. It depends how smart you are going to fix that time. Because if you are working with any type of 3D software, your brain will be active, and it depends, for example, in what kind of way you are thinking to create and to do editation. So to you do your best, you need to think, you need to practice a lot. After that you know which tool is much more suitable and affordable to use that time. For example, as I said, we can troubleshoot this box with a sweep in this way. or we can create two elements with extrusion. That's the extrusion is one of the good idea, but we are going to have one better idea which we are going to consider right now. Because if you are going to use extrusion system later on, you are going to have some problem. It might happen, but for here the best order was sweep with a little bit editation. Our editation is supposed to be using a void, so we just need to go to the left, use our dimension. So the order is not working. We need to go first to the set and pick a place. Then we are going to pick our profile place. We are going to use dimension here to see what's the dimension here from our exterior side to our column. We just need to click and we will see 20 centimeter. So we are going to left front side, zoom, and we need to create a void which can remove 20 centimeter. So we are going to first set our place here, pick a plane, and let's go. We need to check the dimension. What's the dimension here? It's 58. So we need to have a void which can take 20 centimeter left of 20 centimeter and make a minus of 38 centimeter. We will go to create a void extrusion, because we do not need to create, for example, a sweep extrusion. The other side is alright, we want to change this side according to that side. So the things we are going to do as a guiding line, we can just use here, for example, for 20 centimeter. After that we are going to draw this box. For example, here I use two line. If I was like thinking about using the rectangle, I could use it much more faster. It depends how you think that time. You see, it was very fast. And after that we are going to click OK. Of course we need to delete our guiding run and click OK. Now we will see we created one void extrusion. We are going to check it out here. So we get out of the box by clicking on escape, choosing it, and by moving the arrow we can cover all of the place which we require to do. And we are going to use extrusion in this way. Then we are going to the other side front to see if it's out to yes. After that we need to just press on cut, and here we go. Our box now has the same dimension as the other side. Then we are going to finish model. So here is one of the best to create your roof without any problem, very clean. The next step is to attach our column to this roof, because as you see it went inside and it's override. So we need to fix it by just clicking our columns, one of them, and after that click right, select all in instant, visible in view or entire project, it doesn't matter. So we will select one, attach top base, and we are going to choose this element. So let's try if it let us to use this element or no. Attach. So it's not going to consider the roof element here. What is the solution right now? The solution is to choose our roof, go to the front view. Since our plan is set here, it's much more easy to work. Go to the dimension, we need to set it again. We will set our plane, pick a plane. We are going to use the dimension, and after that we will see how much it went up. 60 centimeter is inside the box. We need to change it. Just clicking one of the columns, select all instance visible in view or entire project here, maybe in case. After that we are going to here top offset, just by pressing minus 60 centimeter. Here we go. We are going to fix our problem. by setting our minus 60 centimeter. But there is a point here, since I'm gonna design some elements on this roof later on, and I need to have these columns, because the purpose of bringing the columns, not only it was visualization but also it was for supporting my roof element. So I need to take these columns up to reach the roof, because we have a void here and we use this void. So for fixing this problem, we're just going to click Ctrl Z, and after that we are just going to choose these columns which located in this line, and later we are going to use the minus here, minus 60. Click OK. And even though we need to click these columns here by choosing all, filter, check none, and structure columns, then we need to go to reach this floor. So we need to first know the dimension. We are going to choose the dimension to see 60 centimeter we require to go up. We click if it's selected, OK. We'll go here, top offset plus 60. Here we go. So we take our columns up. The next step is to bring them down. So we are going to here minus 60. And the next step is go to this left side, because we choose the middle column. So the column here also picked up. We need to fix this column because some of them is inside, as you will see. Just going to left side very easily by choosing our set plane. Here we go. We are going to pick these columns and we are going to use top offset minus 60. Here we go. We fix this problem very easily. Also, these problems need to be fixed because it's located in the center. It's okay, we can just go click this one and this one, use attach top since we have a real roof here. Here we go. And also this one, and this one, attach top. Editation of the project is one complex progress. You need to be able to do a good editation in your project. It might not require every time, since sometimes you need to have a visualization from your project, but it is better to be a master in this field as well. So everything looks fine here. We can check our wall, our beams are located there. We can go, for example, to A4 level to check what is happening by turning on shaded. Fine, this is our wall, our columns, and our beam system moved here. For example, by going here, we might probably be able to see them. So everything looks fine now and we can continue our project. We need to also consider to fixing this roof because I think it might have some visualization problem. We just go choose our roof, edit boundary, and after that we go to A4 to see where is it located. It located here. It can be better if you are going to bring it back here, because also thermal layer can come cover our roof. So we are going to use align because we are supposed to align it. We will consider this line here by clicking tab, choose it, and here as well. Everything fixed. Then we are going to click OK, and here we go. Don't attach anything extra since we don't know what you want to attach. Then we can go to the section to see what is happening. Everything is in a good order. We can even use join, maybe if it didn't join yet. It seems it's joined. It's all right here as well. Okay, here we have a joining problem. We are just going to choose our structure, going to looks fine, and we can do this as well. It's already work. So we do not have any problem right now so far. We can just click our columns located in a good position, as you will see, and everything looks fine. Mostly we can choose our columns to just cover after the thermal layer. The next step is to create our ramp for our parking. We need to go to the front view. Front view here, we are going to have a ramp. So what can we do is to go to the architecture component, model in place, and find a ramp category. We don't have a ramp category. It's alright, we can use the stair category here, or floor category. Floor looks better for this right now, and we can change the name because it's different. Ramp. Did I create a right name? Yes, I think so. Floor, we can just remove and go create a new one. Floor and ramp. Yes, it was right, it was capital. I thought it's P instead of R. So the next step is to create extrusion for our ramp. We are just going set the line here, pick a plane, and pick our floor. Go use the line tool by drafting the line here, because here we are going to see the topography, and topography is not very accurate. We need to be very detailable here to see a good direction. So maybe I can use dimension here. No, because it's a topography, and topography is not going to consider the dimension. So the things we can do is to just maybe pick a line, and it's not even possible. So we can just create our ramp here by just zoom in, and we are going to have the maximum detail, create, and create our ramp. It was better, for example, if we had a level, a specific level for this situation as well, but it's not going to be a problem. We are just going to create our ramp here, and here we go. Since we are not going to have a very sharp step, it's just around 20 centimeter. A small ramp is also work, as you will see. You can make it much more wider by just move it around. Here we go, and click OK. We will go to the right side to see where is it. We are going to turn on the wireframe, and in the wireframe we come out by clicking escape. We choose it again. We need to bring it inside instead of outside. We are just going to click this arrow, zoom out, zoom in. So here we go. Finish. Before finishing, you should change the material here. Floor structure, same material. Let's see, where is it? Okay, structure, my structure floor here. I'm just gonna use it. and finish model. It's a very good way to create coding for your own materials, so you can find them much more easier later. For example, I'm just using my, and it is working very well. So with design, everything is fine and looks good. If you see you are having a graphic problem, as I said, it might be because of your wall, which you cut your thermal layer, your columns cut your thermal layer. You can just fix this problem by moving around your wall and your floor, or moving around your columns in that side. Then it will be fixed. For example, you can just go here and choose your columns like this, filter, check none, structure column. Then we are going to zoom in, and since we just use the system for not copy paste our column but attaching to the latest floor, it's going to fix all of them. So the things we are supposed to do is to make our column, bring it inside, but first we need to make it smaller. It depends on the design. Sometimes the column even cut the wall and it's going inside, and they use architecture column, or sometimes it's just inside the wall. If you want to make a smaller size, we need to change the size, or we have a different option, but this is one of the options that we can consider. For now it's fine. If we have a problem in rendering, then yes, we need to fix it. So we are moving to the next video.